At long last, it's One Punch Man Day! After a 2-month hiatus, after an entire arc of redraws, we're finally back, baby! Blast vs. Empty Void, the battle of the gods! Let's go! I'm so pumped. Huh? What? Where's Empty Void vs. Blast? What the hell? Murata, you can't be doing us like that, bro. This gotta be a joke, right? This gotta be a troll. You're gonna release the real chapter any minute now, right, Murata? Yeah. The long-awaited hype chapter with the super fight that we thought was coming after the 2-month break didn't come today. We got a Suryu chapter, which is okay. I mean, I still like the character a lot. We still got more of the Neo heroes. We got a brand new character, Webby Gaza. We'll talk about her a little bit down in the video. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, guys, but the 2-month break that Murata took was for his health, and it wasn't for 2 months of drawing. I know us One Punch Man fans, we get excited. You know, Murata even tweeted that he's well rested and ready to work, and everybody was pumped up. We thought we were gonna get this 80-page godly chapter of manga, but no. In any case, I guess Murata feels better, so that's always a good thing. A little disappointing, though, just leaving us on that cliffhanger with Empty Void and Blast, and then just like jumping to this is extremely jarring, but I'm not gonna get too upset over it. You know, things happen. We still have to tell this story at some point. I don't know what's going on with Murata and One behind the scenes. We still don't know anything about the movie or One Punch Man Season 3. I mean, we're not really eating too good right now as One Punch Man fans, unfortunately, but like, we know a ton is coming, so we just gotta hang tight at this point. But let's check in on Suryu and the new Neo hero Webby Gaza, who is insanely strong. I think she's supposed to be like Tatsumaki's rival on the Neo hero side. So let's jump in with the cover page. Suryu, which we haven't seen him in forever. He had a big role in One Punch Man Season 2. He will not be appearing in One Punch Man Season 3, but I guess in like Season 4, he will make a return. And we can see Suryu, I believe he's walking out of a hospital here, and he's finally regained his health, you know, after that whole big fight with Goketsu. He got his teeth knocked out and he got crushed and everything, so he's all better now, and he's juiced up actually. And as he's leaving the hospital, a disaster level tiger attacks named Great Giant Anteater. It's grown too huge and now seeks food to replace ants. So we see him, you know, going through, picking up a human. He's gonna eat this girl, and that's when Suryu comes in with the axe kick and splits him in half, telling us that he is now fully recovered. So I guess in the entirety of like the Monster Association arc, pretty much after the Goketsu fight, this man has been like sitting in a hospital for like, I don't know, 6 months or something, maybe a year. And he's decided that he actually wants to become a hero. And I guess this is from, you know, just Saitama and his battle in the martial arts tournament. He's come around him and like, you know, I should be a hero and do good things for good people. So he says he's gonna run and register as a hero at the hero organization. But when he goes to Google, which is called Guru in this, he starts typing in hero, and the suggested text all says pretty much Neo hero, meaning that the majority of people who maybe looked up to the heroes now are just infatuated with the Neo heroes. And this is important because the Hero Association as we know it is kind of crumbling, and that's, you know, this new rise of the Neo heroes, a very big element to this whole arc. But Suryu doesn't want to join the Neo heroes. He wants to join the heroes so he can be close to Saitama. Another recurring theme here we're getting in One Punch Man is these extremely powerful people or heroes, after they fight Saitama, they just want to be around him. It's like seeing somebody with that perfect, unmatched strength. It kind of inspires them to grow themselves. And Suryu, seeing, you know, after seeing how strong Saitama is, wants to go and train next to him. And speaking of Saitama, as he's standing there, the head of that anteater monster, its mother or parent, an even way bigger one, falls right in front of Suryu. And this is extremely reminiscent of the Goketsu head that Saitama knocked off and landed right in front of Suryu. So Suryu thinks that it is Saitama, but no, it is a brand new character named Webby Gaza. and she's this young girly girl. She's like a kind of like a fairy or a witch, and we don't get to see too much more about her now, but if you're familiar with the webcomic, minor spoilers here, just super minor, she's very strong. Like, she can fly around and shoot all sort of abilities and like magic and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get like her versus Tatsumaki in the future, maybe, but I feel like Tats would just like crush her and it would just be over. So who knows? So Suryu says, oh well, now that there's a rival hero organization, why don't I at least go check out what's going on inside? And they give him one of their battle suits. So these battle suits make you go from like a C class to an A class. Like, they give you insane upgrades in speed and strength, and it's a main feature of the Neo heroes. So Suryu gets in the suit, and this should make him, who's already probably like S rank in strength, it should make him insane, but it makes him so insane that he like bursts out of it with just by flexing his muscles. And it's hilarious because the guys are like, dude, those suits cost $5 million each. So now you'll have to work for the Neo heroes to compensate for it. So he got suckered in to working for the Neo heroes, even though he wanted to join the Hero Association. One of the scientists like, how clever, you tampered with the suit to break it intentionally so he couldn't back out. And the guy's like, I did? And the final page of the chapter here, we got Suryu shaking hands with Metal Bat. Metal Bat's like, why is he crying? It's like, well, because you got to work and pay off that $5 million suit you just wrecked. And unfortunately, that's it. That's the end of the chapter. Very short, 13 pages. And it wasn't what we were hoping for, but I mean, I'm not really sure why Murata decided to give us this instead of jumping into the big fight. Like, I mean, I personally would have way more enjoyed 13 pages of the actual big fight, or at least like a standoff between Blast and Empty Void, right? But we had to get to this content at some point. It's just odd placement, you know, it's just really odd timing to release it at this time. I just think this is a bad call because you're kind of ruining the momentum and hype you just built up for this big fight, and that could turn off a lot of readers, but hope not. I'm still going to read no matter what. I love the series. I love Murata. I love the art. I'm really, 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 really hoping that, oh my God, this would be so bad, dude. This would make me like want to stop reading One Punch Man. If they do to Empty Void in the manga what they did to him in the webcomic, and we're just going to plow, like basically just skip it. I hope not. We'll see what Murata does. You know, I'm a loyal fan. I mean, obviously, I think it's okay to be like a little flustered. I was reading the comments, you know, on his post, and I think the vast majority of One Punch Man fans were in the same boat. We understand he needs a break. He needs to take as much rest as he needs because we need him healthy. You know, like we need Murata drawing at his peak game, and so I don't think anybody with common sense would be upset that the man took a break. Obviously, there's a little, you know, a voice in the back of our head like, oh, maybe he's using that 2-month break to draw the most amazing chapter ever, but the man needed a break, no big deal. I just don't get the placement, why we got this chapter now. I would have even rather prefer to wait another week to get some Empty Void versus Blast. I'll keep you guys updated if Murata gives us any information, if he's going to release anything cool or interesting, like different than his normal schedule. Hopefully we get it next chapter, boys, but we'll see. If you like the video, leave a comment down below, a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one.